Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another weekly edition here of the StarCraft Evolution League, the SCL number 22. Your irregular dose of StarCraft Evolution content. This is the final Open Cup, by the way, and I'm Coach VIP with you, joined by the amazing players and the people in chat as well. Welcome and all. As I mentioned, this is the final Open Cup here of SCL, at least for the time or for the near future. They did announce, of course, that they were going to be stopping the Open Cups and starting up the main regular season. The main circuit, I should say. I believe they're planning to start up like a Code B, a Code A, a Code S iteration of the game, so they're able to have like a massive group stage into playoff bracket, or even group stage 1 into group stage 2 into playoffs as well. And they also have the SCL Ladder Invitational, so they're kind of like shifting Hyper 1 and those that work on SCL, they're shifting their focus into just a different kind of tournament format, which I think is going to be a good thing. The goal there would be to ideally force more games, like have more games and have a little bit more of like constructive feedback in regards to certain metas, in regards to what works and what doesn't work. I think it will provide for a better experience overall, specifically in regards to their balancing and their adjustments of the game itself. I kind of got ahead of myself. This is going to be, of course, StarCraft Evolution SC Evo. SC Evo is a unique game mode which does pit together Brood War versus SC2. So again, it is a custom mode. It is a lot of fun, of course. Very different kind of meta, very different kind of style. And of course, the people working behind the scenes do work diligently to attempt to try to bring it together, balance it, of course, and try to bring it in line with Brood War and with SC2 as much as they can. Oh boy. But we are jumping into SCL number 22. We're going to be jumping into the quarterfinals. First, we do have Classic versus HonMonO. Let's go. Let us go. Now, we have been seeing a shift in the meta as of late. We did discuss this last night during the podcast, referring to how very often in PvX matchups, it would be Robo openers, Robo into Reaver drops, into Reaver shuttle drops specifically. That was the go-to, but in recent times, that has been dying off a little bit here. We've been seeing more Gateway and more Stargate play instead, due to certain buffs, due to certain nerfs as well. We'll get into it. So for now, though, we're going to be jumping into our first series, jumping into game 1 between HonMonO and Classic. Let's go. Let's catch you up in the chat. Yeah. Oh, the nostalgia theme song. True. It's a Solaine's vibe. Sounds going to sound like 10 days if anyone wants to play in the new ones. Oh, there you go. There you go. Are you in reference to the new SCL League, I'm assuming? But regardless, we'll begin. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Ruby Rock, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran. It is HonMonO. Yeah, okay. Oh good. So we do have the new league getting open, and spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing Virtus Pro. It is Classic. We go. Welcome on all to Ruby Rock, as we are jumping into our fresh best of 3, and we have the SC2 Protoss up against the Brood War Terran. Now HonMonO, he's very well versed when it comes to the SC Evo mod. Classic coming in as the best Protoss player in the mod. Is he? Would I categorize him as just the best player period in StarCraft Evolution? It's hard to say. I do know that we recently had a show match between Classic and Shin, between Classic and Solar, but between Classic, Shin, and Beyond, I mean, I would say they're the top 3 players of their respective races. Hard to really place them amongst each other, at least at the moment, especially with all the changes that have been happening with the shifts in the meta as well. So I'm curious, I'm excited to see how our players do compare to each other. Likewise, HonMonO, how he does stand up to Classic. Let's go. Let us go. For now, we're just going for our initial CC first opener out of HonMonO. CC first on the ground into our Rax follow-up. So far, so good. I mentioned earlier that we've been seeing a lot more Stargate play and Stargate openers out of Protoss. A lot more Stargate play, a lot more Gateway, heavy aggression as well. We'll see that trend continues here in PvT. I'm mainly basing that off of his series against Solar in that best of 7. So we'll see how Classy does approach our PvT matchup as well. We'll see. Ooh, as behind this, CC first into 3 racks follow-up. Okay, so a very aggressive follow-up here by HonMonO. We'll see if he can throw down extra racks behind this as well, as we do throw down some, as we do spray the ground, throw down some cheese. Let's go. It's going to be on Classic to rescout and go back into the main base. So far, Classic has seen 2 Raxes, and it looks like he will confirm a 3rd Rax as well. So nice rescout here by Classic. He's fully aware as to what HonMonO is up to. What everything is up to. Does rescout. Please just go vultures. I don't know if I've seen HonMonO play mech before. Like, he's usually very bio aggressive and very all in as a result of that. I'm sure he's maybe played mech before, but I would not expect vultures out of HonMonO anytime soon. At least on this game. For now, Academy is being thrown down again. That's gonna be for Stim, for medic production as well. The iconic sound. So eventually our Stim timing. So again, 3x Stim here by HonMonO. He's going to be massing up. It's going to be on Classic here to attempt to slow this down. Behind this, going for a Twilight Council opener into Blink. From here, we should be throwing down extra gateways. We're imagining 3-gate Blink into a Robo before the 3rd. It will be a very safe way to approach this. The other option actually is to go up to 4 gateways as well and be even more aggressive and assertive. So far, we have 3 gateways in the main. So again, a very safe way to open up. This allows for excess stalkers. It allows you to build up an army, to build up a force early on, and to, more importantly, slow down the push and ideally force stims. Remember, there's no metamac, or there's no medics currently. There should be soon. True. I was like, my brain was locked into regular SC2 3x timings. But there's a difference, of course, because you don't need a starport for supportive units. This should be hitting with some medics, and there we go. We already have 1 medic here on the ground. That's the power, the strength of something like a 3x, is you do get that supportive medic so much earlier here compared to SC2. Oh, that is a Temple Archives instead of the Robo. Okay. You have my attention. As we enter Classic to slow this down. Does nibble away at the army. There's the first Stim. Yeah, Blink is done. Blink is not done. Catching a 1, 2 Stalkers go down. Some heavy losses there for Classic. HonMonO, he commits. Back across the map, we're throwing down a wall of batteries. We have 3 batteries on the way, 1 sentry. We have a couple of force fields as well. We need extra warp ins. And Blink will be ready in time for the push. But here come the boys. Yeah, here come the boys. 2 base all in here by HonMonO. It's like he's playing SC2. It's like, true. The most honorable of honorables as he does commit in. Yeah, it does commit in. The batteries are still not yet done. Yeah, the probes are being pulled as well. Stalkers, they blink back. A sentry goes down. Down to 5 Stalkers and Marines. Can we get on top of them? I mean, so far, nice stellar stepping. We do break through the entire mineral line. Every probe is going down. We do get one of the Stalkers. There's still 5 Stalkers left. Nap to 7. Again, Classic microing his heart out. Does cut back. HonMonO sims in. Oof. Force field a little bit misplaced. Marines, they still get through. Yeah, they get through. Our toast pylon goes down. Depowers everything. And what you see is what you get. These are the final Stalkers. We have 7 Stalkers left. Marines, the probes, they tank well. They tank well. And Classic holds. Classic does hold on down to 6 Stalkers. He cleans up the army. He will catch out the reinforcements. And where exactly are we? HonMonO, he's down to 14 workers. Classic down to 15 probes. And remember, HonMonO does not have mules. He does not have mules, of course. This is Brood War Terran, so no mules available. Less of a comeback mechanic here when it comes to his economy. And HonMonO is hurting. He was close. He was very close to breaking Classic. Had pushed all the way up into the main base, depowered all the production buildings. But the Stalkers, they survived. They survived, they made it through. Won't quite be able to break the natural base here. We have plenty of reinforcements. HonMonO, he's holding on. He's holding back. Classic picks forward. Behind this, Classic is rebuilding. He's remaxing. Building up his probe counts. And HonMonO should be gearing up for a second wave. That's typically how HonMonO approaches this, where if the first all-in fails, then we just pull the boys for a second time. Yep, there we go. This time he pulls all the boys in the main base as well. So the second wave, the second all-in. HonMonO, he commits. So far, the Stalkers, they hold their own, just barely. Very low. Very low on HP. We're pulling back. There are 3 batteries still at the natural base. Ay, ay, ay. It's a lot of batteries. So far, decent kiting. Catching out 8 SCVs. 8 workers go down. We pull back to all the batteries. Marines a sim in, warping in 4 stalkers at a time. There's the NG overcharge. And we're running out of SCVs. We're running out of SCVs here. Now it's just pure Marine. Probes being pulled. All the probes will go down, but Marines are falling. And he's running out. He's running out of bio. I say that we're down to 4 stalkers. Oh my god. Still very close, very clutch. In the end, 3 stalkers remaining. Oh, down to 2. Down to 1. There's a warp in. There's 1 more warp in. We're down to 4 Marines. And HonMonO gets cleaned up. Yeah, he gets cleaned up. And this time, HonMonO, he only has 9 workers back at home. Classic, he is on 21. 21 probes. Classic with a much stronger economy this time, with a much greater disparity. Classic counterattacks. And once again, HonMonO barely did not have enough. Casito, casito. With 4 stalkers, Classic survives. Now, do we build up into a 3rd wave? That is the real question. Do we? I feel like the work count is too low. I feel like the work count is too low at this point to be able to sustain ourselves for a 3rd push. Yep, scans the bases. HonMonO, he sees saturation. He sees the worker counts. I'm sure comparing it with his own. And it's looking bleak here for HonMonO. At this point, the next wave will be that much weaker, just because now there's so much time for Classic to recover his economy, to maybe even get a 3rd base, and to get into Storm. Storm will factor in. Vultures are an animal, but not animal enough for HonMonO. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ah. Premier Storm is finishing, getting into charge, resaturating 2 bases. Clash is just chilling. I was gonna say there's maybe a chance that HonMonO can try to sneak up when it comes to tech, but the reality is HonMonO, he's just sticking to his guns. That's all he can do. So just committing here into just rebuilding his bio army. But as you mentioned, at this point, because Classic was remaining so with so many more workers, like I don't really see this working anywhere near as well. But here we go, 3rd wave. The 3rd wave, Happy. All the boys are pulled from the natural and from the main base as well. We leave, what, 2 workers mining. Let's go. I mean, there's a lot of SCVs, to be fair. What do we have? We have Storm. That's easier. There's a scan. He sees the Storm. He sees. Marines him in. First Storm on the ramp. Ooh, massive storms. Jesus. Yeah, workers, they get softened up. Oh my god, the Marines just melt. He goes through the storms. No, he takes the storm to the face. All the storms land. GG gets called, and Classic takes game number 1. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Classic will take a lead in the series. And again, HonMonO, he definitely did damage, of course. He was definitely breaking through. He gained a lot of ground. And hey, give HonMonO lesser opponents, and they die. They died then and there. Classic, he was barely holding on with a handful of workers, with a handful of stalkers each time, at least for the first 2 waves, but did hold, right? Did end up holding, and with that, Classic just outscaled HonMonO. GG. The all-ins did fail, and with that, we're getting into game number 2. A big part of this as well, of course, I should wind out a little bit further back, is that remember, Classic scouted. Classic, he was able to scout, he was able to confirm the 3x stim timing that was coming his way, and able to prepare in time. Once he saw the all-in, he was able to get 3 batteries back at home. He had the extra gateways as well, just to be safe. I would say it was maybe a little bit greedy to go for the earlier Templar archives, which eventually came into play later down the line, but that wasn't really impactful when it came to the first 2 all-ins and the first 2 waves, but was still able to hold on regardless. GG. GG, all played. Without going to be loading into game 2, going to be loading into Keris Passage. One of the more interesting maps in the map pool. Let us go as we are loading on in and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Karis Passage. We have the blue Protoss, sorry, the blue Terran player, the blue Terran himself from South Korea, representing Team Hyper 1. It is HonMonO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have as a button, we have the red Protoss, representing Team Virtus Pro. It is Classic. Let's go. Let us go. As we are going to be opening up. And talking about Karis Passage, I believe, is a map that never made it into any ladder map pools, but is a much older TLMC map instead, from like TLMC 17 or something. It's been a while. So it's an interesting pick here from Hyper 1 to kind of update the map and bring it forward here into StarCraft Evolution League. Has some interesting features. We have some goal bases here on the top side, which we have seen Zerg players rush into in the past. We have some choke points here in the center, which can be opened up by knocking down these trucks. Oh, hello. As we're not really going to experience a longer and later game, to be fair, because it's HonMonO, so we're opening up with 2 Raxes. Let's go. 2 Rax opener out of our Terran, and we'll see if we commit into a 1-base all-in. I would not put it past him. No shot we go for like a 1-base, like Academy into Stim. Like, I'm just trying to think. We're taking a lot of gases here. Second gas guys is on the way, so this has to be for the Academy, I would imagine. HonMonO, he does pull back, just getting a little bit of vision out on the map. Yep, there it is. Academy is going to be on the way. Checking Classic's vision, he did not get into the main base. So Classic, he saw 2 Raxes. He has not seen much more than that. He's not aware the gas guys is being taken. It is going to be a 1-base all-in. So 1-base all-in at a HonMonO. Back at home, Classic, he's just opening up in a much more standard fashion. The pressure is going to be on Classic to confirm how aggressive HonMonO is being. Karis Passage is from a series of maps Cantuva made a long time ago. I don't actually remember if it ever made TLMC. TLMC 8, there you go. I knew it was from a long time ago. I was thinking it was maybe a little bit earlier, so I just blindly went for 17, but there we go. TLMC number 8. What was that, like 2014? Like, what the hell? If we're in number 22 now, that's crazy. Giga old map. Is that in Heart of the Swarm? I don't know if TLMC map, if the map contest was running in Heart of the Swarm, to be fair. 10 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, that's why it was so weird. It's such an obscure map to bring back. But I mean, I guess we have seen some other old maps brought back, right? Like I guess it was a little bit different because I think, from my understanding, I think they were requested by patrons, right? By supporters. But like we had the SCL version of we pulled the boys, by the way, when we're still in. But we have had some older maps requested to be updated, if I recall correctly. Alright guys, let's see we go. The boys have been pulled. How many Marines are we hitting with? So 9 Marines and 1 Medic. What's important here is that Classic might have lost a Stalker, but he's aware now. He's now made aware. Goes down 2 more batteries. We have 3 batteries being set up. Mass Sentry with Mass Force Fields. Oh my god. Classic does have a couple of boys he can pull. Stim is done. U2 3HLs as well. Axis pulls away. Nice force fields, buying time. Ooh, slicing up the army. Very nice force fields. 3 force fields to fully wall this off. And with that, Marines getting picked up. SCVs as well. And with that HonMonO, he's running out of steam. He's running out of steam already. Once again, we reinforce with... Oh no, there's a gap. There's a hole in the wall. HonMonO, he gets in. Boys are being pulled. But is it too late? Does get the Stalker. Yeah, Stalker goes down. Picking up the sentries. Down to 3. Oof. Yeah, down to 3 sentries, but there just is not enough fire. Not enough fire here. Everything goes down with that. Classic he holds. GG gets called. He has 30 probes remaining. And Classic will take the series 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, well played, congratulations. I apologize for not updating the score in game. I was just typically whenever there's like an all-in or a rush, we hyperfixate on that. But congratulations to Classic, will claim it. Again, a very efficient and very well placed force fields at that natural base, completely cutting off the army, slicing it in half, being able to engage one portion at a time. So once again, very good scouting, very good reactions as well. Classic was able to shut it down with a much cleaner defense this time. Remember, Classic, he had 30 workers remaining compared to the 3 SCVs that HonMonO had at the very end of that failed all-in. GG, well played. So solid scouting, solid reactions there by Classic. He does shut it down, and with that he will advance on to the semi-finals. GG, well played. With that, we're going to be jumping on over into another quarterfinals match. Up next is going to be a ZVT between Shin and Dice.